The irony of attracting women. Now, anyone that's followed my content for a little bit knows that I sell tie-dye clothes for a nonprofit in San Diego. Right now, I'm in La Jolla at Children's Pool, but I sell also at the other end of the cove, the San Diego Zoo, Pacific Beach, and downtown. And so I'm doing a job out in public where I'm talking to people from all over the world, all types of people every day for my job, and I have a lot of fun doing it. I just love being at the ocean in general and just being outside and doing something that's a little bit independent. So I have a good time out here, but I want to go over some points in this video about the ironies of attracting women, because as we know, especially growing up and being adults, money, looks, two things that are very important. If I'm doing a sales job and I'm here selling tie-dye clothes and I get a commission off of my sales, say women from other parts of the country and other parts of the world, if they come up and they buy a tie-dye shirt or a long sleeve, a hoodie, a tank top, whatever, them paying for the shirt gives me my commission, which helps me pay my rent, helps me pay my food, helps me advance in the world. So the irony of it is, like, I need to make sales to make the job work. So like someone has to willingly spend their money for me to make some money. In the way that the monetary system just works, it's just like this constant seesaw. Because like I've gone over in other videos too, when it comes to money and the economy, money is created, right? I mean, we could just put food in the ground, seeds, and grow fruits and vegetables and live off the land. And money is like an invention. So when it's invented and placed into the economy, we have this form of currency where we exchange paper bills, coins, credit card transactions, debit card, whatever. But so, like I'm saying, I'm selling a tie-dye shirt in this monetary system. So a woman that comes to San Diego, she pays me money for a shirt. So she loses money or gives up money for the shirt, for the product, and I come up in the world and I gain money. Now, where this can get a little bit more complicated is, say a couple comes up, right? And I've had this happen before in a lot of different scenarios. I mean, I've seen everything. I see young people, old people, couples, married, divorce, black, white, Mexican, Asian. People don't speak any English, and I just have to play charades to try to figure out what they want or what they're like looking at or price or whatever. But you just make it work. I mean, you just it's like people are people, and you find a way to communicate in whatever way you can. But like I'm saying, where this could get more complicated is, say a couple comes up and say that they're having financial problems in their marriage or their relationship or whatever. And I've had this happen before too, where maybe like the wife is looking at the shirts and she wants to buy one, but the guy is thinking, well, no, like we have a budget. Like, we already spent all this money on this vacation to San Diego plus hotel, plane, and all of that. Do we really need to spend $20 on a short sleeve tie-dye shirt, $25 on a long sleeve tie-dye shirt? So depending on their situation, maybe the husband's like, no, we shouldn't spend, but the wife is like, no, like I want the shirt. So if they end up buying the shirt and the husband gets mad, or the boyfriend, and then she just wants to anyway, you don't know their situation. They might have a joint bank account or even separate, but they work together on their relationship, assumingly. And so if she decides to go ahead and pay for the tie-dye shirt, not only is he mad that they have a certain budget and he thinks that she's spending money unnecessarily, so it's taking money away from their relationship, paying for the tie-dye shirt. I come up in the world as a result of it, so I make commission off of it, which increases my position and which could make me more attractive. Which, when they're already having that like issue of, well, we need to watch our money for our marriage or our relationship, the last thing he needs is someone like me being more attractive, right? So it's just like, it's super funny. So it's like, in certain situations, because I get this too, me being a mixed race kid with green eyes, and I model here in San Diego with an agency. So I even had the other day, husband and wife that are holding hands, and I've known them from walking around and stuff and seen them before. And she says, "Hey, cutie," and it's just funny because it's like you're holding hands with your husband and you say that, which is it's just a comment, but at the same time too, it's like like if you're gonna pay me money for the shirt, I come up, I improve my position, and if you already find me attractive in whatever way as a woman, then does that diminish that guy's position? Right? But like maybe the reason that they were in a relationship in the first place, because I'm just meeting him for the first time. I'm just selling tie-dye shirts. I don't wake up in the morning looking to like ruin someone's relationship or like cause conflict unnecessarily. But at the same time too, I'm gonna have my relationship with people that I'm gonna have. So I'm not gonna like whatever you guys got going on in whatever context. That doesn't affect me. I'm not trying to. I'm not gonna like walk on eggshells because of things that I don't control, you don't control, whatever. But hey, what's up, Jamal? But the irony of that is maybe that couple gets into a relationship based on his status at a certain point. So his money, his looks, his job, his whatever. And so she's attracted to him for that, right? Like say he has a certain amount of income, which makes him attractive enough for the lifestyle that she wants to live. And like the pieces fall in line to where they're a couple at that point in time. Well, him like having that level of attraction and having that money, having those finances, by them coming up to the table, and if they pay for a tie-dye shirt, that's like less finances for them and it's more finances for me. So I go up in a way that he goes down, or like it's money, like right, if there's a joint bank account, maybe he's the breadwinner. That could have been $20 he saved, but it's a $20 for a tie-dye shirt that the wife wanted or the girlfriend. So he doesn't get to save, or he loses 20 and I gain 20. And so like how does that affect us going forward? So as we're interacting with each other and we're all trying to come up in the world and we're all trying to succeed and be winners in our own minds of what that even means, what does your win say about another person's loss, or what does your loss say about another person's win? And this is what I mean too when I have videos where I talk about like advantages and disadvantages of looks or any criteria. I always get a couple dislikes and a couple comments. They're just like, of course it's 100% advantage. Like, easy for you to say, or just like, what an idiot, But like, people don't really think of it that deeply, and to really thinking of like how you're affecting other people. Because I mean, out here when I'm doing this job and meeting like people all day from all over the world, you don't know like what someone else's situation is. I've had it before too, where I'm selling one of the tie-dye dresses, and there's a couple that came up once. And I'm selling, I don't know if I used this example or not in a previous video. I think I did, but so this girl's looking at a pink dress and an orange dress that we have. And she asked me which color looks better on her. And I'm looking at her, and it's like white girl, blonde hair, ponytail, designer shades, chewing bubble gum, flip-flops. Like, it's a total pink, not an orange, right? You can just see, you can tell. So I was like, oh, well, pink looks better on you. And the guy is like, okay, salesman, just like throws me under the bus, like, yeah, okay, what a salesman, just making comments like that. It's like, well, dude, if I say orange looks better on her, you think I'm a salesman. If I think pink looks better on her, you think I'm a salesman. So either way, you're just going to say that I'm a salesman. Now, I'm not, yes, I'm selling tie-dye clothes. Like, I guess you're right. I can't, like, but I'm not being a salesman. I mean, like, I'm a salesman who's not being a salesman. But that's the irony of it. It's like, no, dude, it's like, I'm not going to just say pink is better than orange for her just to make the sale, just because. That's just, like, my genuine opinion. She asked me, like, I'm just going to answer it. I'm not, oh, her guy is standing right there. Like, how's he going to take this? Like, I could have met her on the street, and like, who knows, if, or just wherever. I don't know that like she has you or like whatever. So, but the fact that you're here, I mean, sorry, buddy, I'm not gonna just like change my way of doing things. I'm not like purposely trying to like drive a wedge or what you think is driving a wedge, but it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm just doing my job. I'm just trying to get by. I got to make money too. But that's the thing. What I'm saying when it comes to attracting women, all humans in general, men and women. Everyone has to survive to the next day, and we have to come up in the world based on the circumstances placed on us. So my moves and my life decisions in the United States of America would be different than if I was born in Saudi Arabia versus if I was born in Africa or South America, or this particular family that has this circumstance versus another family that has this circumstance. Laws of the country you're in. Certain things are just affecting us all differently in our own way of survival and coming up. So you just existing causes like a conflict with like other people's path or like other people's advancement, right? Especially like I said with the monetary system. The monetary system, we got this like this seesaw thing where like if that guy's making money, well, how's he making it? Who's the money coming from? Like, who's losing from him making it, right? So like if he's going up in money, that's raising his value with women. But like, is it at the exploitation of other people losing money, therefore they lose their value with women? Right, like does the last year 2020 the economy, shuts down, does the guy that owns the stable business he's owned it for decades, I mean, he might still have the business because he's just had it for decades. He has money saved up, but he's at a point in 2020 where he just he has to cut some workers because the economy was shut down. So like, he's still fine, right? Like, so he could just I could just lay 2 people off, right? Because he'll save the money. He's still fine. His livelihood, his relationships, but now he's affecting the 2 people he laid off, right? It just him laying people off because he needs to save money. He's not like trying to cause a ripple effect necessarily, but he is causing a ripple effect because maybe that guy goes home to his wife, he just lost his job, and now their relationship and their marriage or whatever is strained because they went into it with the idea of what the circumstance was. So that's the irony of attracting women. Just even too, like I said, me being mixed race, green eyes, do some modeling, just like my existence, and I'm in a good mood and I'm smiling and I'm at the beach. Another guy's just like, well, why are you hitting on my girl? Or like, he gets all nervous. It's like, well, like, what am I supposed to like? I gotta like go like this and like not have like a bright personality because like of what you're threatened by or like what I could do. And I might do something, man. No guarantees, but I'm not like purposely trying to do that. But that's the irony of it because it's like a seesaw. One person's up as another's down. So it's how do we play all of that together?